So, I finally moved on to adding some of the track pieces here. And each piece is modular with the tools that we've made here. The one thing that I haven't added yet are the mount brackets. So that's what I'm going to do first. And then of course, whenever I do actually work on a single piece, I kind of turn on the indicators to see where I am, to see my start and end points. Turn off the wireframe and then actually bake it, and then take that bake and then turn it into an asset, drop it into the actual file. So I'm gonna need some reference. Also, I'm not gonna worry about the diagonals here yet. Because I don't know. If I can figure out a way to automate the diagonals, I will. But I haven't really found anything yet. Also, not sure if turn off the wireframe. I want to make sure that this is actually straight and not bending, because it looks correct. But it also might still be bending, just because it is following a curve. Support base. Okay, so I'm gonna try something real quick. that to a curve. I don't. So it is still warping the track. Just not good. The track is still warping. So basically all of this I have to rework because it's following a curve modifier. If I put the curve modifier on first, has to be last. Start with cross ties. Duplicate elements. What I need to do is instance on points instead. Cross ties. Not sure what's going on with these cross ties. Or sorry, not cross ties. Well, yes, cross ties, but like for the 4-2, or it looks like the lift track. I don't know what's going on down here. But these cross ties look great. I don't want to duplicate them for the entire ride, but I want to generate piece by piece. Also, some of these cross ties to be deleted. So I still need my selection. However, if I look from the top, I can see that these cross ties are completely even, 100% even. You can tell that this is warped. So the cross ties are even now, which I like. So we take the normal, and they're going based off the Y direction. Ah, so the normal is facing that way. So how do we determine? Alright, the selection. Point selection. Start. Instance index. Start account. So this isn't working. Hold on. Selection. Still not changing. Was it? Okay. Selection. Oh, we were supposed to be done with it. Okay, so what I can do is worry about all this later. Right now, just set up where all the pieces of track need to be, because whether I fix this node or not, I'm still going to be using this node to generate all the track. So I've got the orientation of all the cross ties. For whatever reason, it's not working, so we're just gonna have to use the old ones. Also, I'm not sure why if the track type is 0 and wireframe is not turned on, I'm not sure why this wireframe is showing. Hold on. Also, it not letting me choose the selection is weird. So yeah, I'm gonna not worry about that for right now. Let's reconnect this there and this there. And I'm gonna edit this using the system that we made yesterday. Let me turn the wireframe on this one real quick, or turn it off. I'm gonna add the matching brackets for all the different types of track. So let's start with this one. Another thing is I need to make it so it deletes this cross tie here. What's happening here? Oh, it's using the end piece instead of the connector, which I haven't coded in yet. Oh, it's not coded. Here. So it's using that. Okay, so this, let's go to our assets, 3 tube. Follow this. Stick it over there. Let's convert this to mesh. Join. So this is the mounting bracket. Mounting bracket. Bends. I can add another toggle, I guess. What do I need? I need mounting bracket, wireframe. No, there is no wireframe for this one because doesn't need it. All right, in here, mounting bracket. Here we'll have mounting bracket. I'll add another input. It will be an object. Bracket fits. Oh, I should also make another. Do I need a wireframe for the brackets? Yes, I do. First up. Duplicate that. Zero that out. This will be the fins, and we will add it to this. Not confirm that that looks any better, but that's what we're gonna do for now. If there are any fins, then we add them here. 2 plus 2, 3 fins. Move this up a little bit more. Actually, let me create this one more. Let's make it Boolean. And move it where wireframe is. Wireframe indicators, mounting bracket. Let's move that. So if it's the coaster type, we'll do this. Add another switch. I'll worry about the switch later. Let's just default to the fins in there, and if we don't want to, get rid of it. Just so I can move on a bit. Alright, track type. That going on there. Alright. So we have this. Let's add it there. Track type 4 tube track. Bracket stuff. Let's go into the shadow realm. What am I looking at? Wireframe. This needs to be a mesh. Alright, perfect. The fins are one thing, the mounting bracket is another. Perfect. Mounting bracket here. Mounting bracket. Bracket. Wireframe. Fins. Boom. So then I draw a wireframe. I have these to attach everything to. Perfect. And then for what I'm gonna do is copy and paste. And then for this one, we'll use that. Not the correct type, but we shall use it anyway. Also, I don't think there's any fins for this, so let's do no fins. And that will count for now. And then we're not going to worry about the diagonal braces. Okay, turn it on wireframe. Actually, let's move this back to the first type. Okay, so now that I have that, it'll make it a little bit easier for me to determine where the actual things are. Alright. Let's close these assets. So with the I don't know if I'll actually need a folder for each track piece yet, just because I don't know if I'm manually doing these or not. I would assume not. I don't have any assets for it now anyway. I would have to create a whole nother thing. In the mounting bracket, I'll make a new input called fins. It'll be a boolean. So if I wanted fins, I would turn them on and off this way. I'll connect that. This is getting hefty. Start up, cross ties up, and then I'll put the other one there if I ever need it. Okay. So I can continue making the folders. So 2, 3, 13, 14, 15. And this would be, that's not how that works. 13. Then we'll just drop these into the correct ones. Okay. That's section 2. Let's do new collection. Let's do section 3. Orange for obvious reasons. Side we'll do 16. And I want to take this out. Where is it? That was in global, I think. Track. Maybe put it in one of these. Oh. I lost my original. Huh. Is it section 1 somewhere? Don't stop. Where the heck is it? Search. Track. Just track. So we have up to 15. Huh, maybe I deleted it. Duplicate that. Put this out here and just name it track. But it exists somewhere. Also, I don't know how to make it so. Let me see if I can. Blender. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Blender. Okay. Auto prefix change. So I'm going to change default suffix. I don't know why I called it a prefix. Okay. Just 1, 2, 3. I don't think so. Battery name. Okay, so you can't change this. So you can't change that. Alright, that's fine. Because I wanted it to make it have 0.16. Anyway, so we're gonna move. Oh no, I didn't click yet. Alright, let's take this, duplicate it, move it into 16, close this, and that. It's gonna be track V16. Also named 15 wrong. Anyway. Here, we're gonna move. And then we're gonna change the track type to. Wait a second. Okay. Let's go back to these. These are all the wrong type. These need to be track type 2. I wonder if I can. Whoops. Track type to copy to selected. Copy data. Copy to driver. Assign value as default. Copy to selected. If I do that, does it add? Nope, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. And then this up here is where it changes. Okay, good. Here will be this type of track. So this one is forced to be 10. We'll duplicate this. Ugh, this feels like Batman all over again. Just constant renaming. Let's do 14 there. Oh, I should also be doing the brackets. There's no indicator for this one. So I do need a wireframe for 3. What I can do, mounting bracket. What I can do, okay, first of all, so that should be open bottom, except for this cross tie, or whatever. Jesus. Alright. Anyway. What I want is this and this. Duplicate. Did I actually duplicate that now? Duplicate. Unparent. So in this, maybe get rid of these. That'll be my wireframe. Just mounting bracket, wireframe. Alright, so far this has been rough. Okay, so bracket 3 wireframe. I like that. That's very stylistic. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Move this. Oh, whoops! No. One. Move it. There's good. All right, fine. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other ones too, because that just looks great. Even the tutu. Give me both. Shadow Realm. Except here we're gonna use the square. Oops. Duplicate. Oh, whoops. This and that. No. This and that. Right. Yeah, I like that. Much better. Fortune track. Got that and that. Boo. Did the same. Oh, well. This one is using that one, so it just works. Want that. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Okay, so this will be unit 3, or location 3, spacing, go up. There's good. Duplicate. I wish there was a way that's like, if I'm duplicating something that's called number 17, make the next one number 18. Might be a thing, but I don't know how to do that if so. Make the count 1. Put that there. This is that's 3, I think. Yeah. Put this at 16. Oof. We cannot do that. No. It will not be at 16. It will be 12. So 20. Ooh, perfect. This one can probably be 16. Yes. And for all that, 16 is 1. So it's gonna be 2, you guys. Space that out. That's perfect. sharing any? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so far, this is looking amazing. So, keep at it. Again, there's a lot under the hood that I need to change, but I have track on my ride that hasn't had track for a week that I expected to, so happy. Bracket count 0. If anyone else knows how to better auto rename this, if it's possible, please let me know. Okay, so I want to keep 2 connectors or 2 mounting braces per thing instead of 3. So if I can help it, I'll try to set these up so it's only 2 instead of like having these 3 connected, but I don't think it'll fit anyway. This one will have 2, or we're also going to move this to 14. It's going to have 2 brackets. First one will be here. Second one will be oh, that's perfect. The more perfect that these complicated supports fit, the better. There's less correction that we'll have to do. This looks like it's clipping also. So I'll probably have to move this back, because that's gonna clip. Like if I had wireframe that. Is this just do this real quick. Drop that on there. Yeah, that's, I mean, obviously I have to do some work to the supports, but fix that eventually. Whoa, wrong key. There we go. Give it assets. I'm gonna call this bracket 1. Bracket count, bracket 1, bracket 2. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Because location and spacing, I don't think is as dynamic as I would like it to be. Okay, I'm distracted. I'll move on. Can I rename these? No. Rename. Because if I F2, I can't rename an object and a collection. Anyway. Almost perfect. Back one, add one. And let me make this 12. So this can have, so it can be a little better. Or I can rename this one, copy, paste. Maybe I just suffer. Maybe I just suffer. This goes up to, or maybe 1. Let's do 1. And 1. 1 and 1. If I get rid of this, how are we looking? And I love that I'm able to do this without the, I don't even have the reference in here yet. Just because it's all in 3D, so we're already like miles ahead where we were for Batman. Also, Batman still remains unfinished, so there's that. I do want to go back and finish it though, because that is one of my favorite. Oof. That is one of my favorite like rides, like ever. So I'm gonna go back for that for sure. I like these positions better. This one's just messed up. Let's make that 12. Whoops. 27. I should move this up 1. This up 1, move this down quite a bit. And then make this 10. So my only rule with supports, aside from 2-tube track, is that each mounting bracket needs to be at least 2 in, like 2 from the end, because we're not going to make a support off of a connecting piece. And the next one, if the brace is going to go diagonally this way, it needs to be up here when it connects. And I can make a diagonal and another diagonal, but I want it to connect at the top in the middle for each one. And I don't want it to be like a weird connecting thing. I want it to connect that way. So only making them. Oh wait. Well, if it's in the middle of this, that's fine. Like, if this goes up here and this goes up here, well, this one's gonna be perfect. So let's say I move this one back 1. If I do a diagonal this way and another diagonal this way in the middle of the track, that's fine, as long as it goes along from the outsides. So the outside and anything in the middle can be either. It's not at a connecting piece. Add some spacing. I have a really bad habit of panning the camera around for like 4 years until I go back to my work, which is part of why I started streaming. Because it kind of helps me focus. I don't have a huge audience or anything, but I don't know, someone's out there watching like, going, dude, hurry up, go to the next thing. So thank you to those people, if you're out there, for rushing me to finish my work. Let's do 12. I almost sat there pinning the camera around again. I mean, I guess that's why I'm into doing this in the first place, because I've always had like a fascination with coasters, but I think it's just because of their shapes, and obviously because it's like an engineering like miracle that they even exist. 16. Let's move this. I'd like it better from the back one. 1, 2. Don't pan the camera, don't pan the camera. Actually, I'm going to pan the camera because I want to know. Let's do one more piece here and then we'll move. How many pieces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. I feel like 20 pieces max. So I'll do one more. Yeah. It's kind of why I like doing this, because the shapes that the track makes is very unique. Ooh, perfect. Very unique. Intamin has Intamin shape. Whoops. Intamin has Intamin shaping. B&M has B&M shaping. Not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to make a mock ride or a new gen instrument just because I don't enjoy some of the shaping of that. But it's more so a me thing, I guess. I'm gonna do a shortcut to geometry nodes. This. So wireframe. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I can't globally change this, can I? No. Oh wait. I'm just gonna detach wireframe. Wait a second. Can I do this? Yes. It looks so weird without diagonals. But it looks so nice that it's finally done. Let me hide. This part here looks kind of... trying to match it to some of the reference I've seen. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess matching shaping at this point is like far too late. Alright. Oh, let me undo that. Now let's do the cover roll. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, instead of making it so section 1 is going to be the lift and brakes and all of that, because hypothetically if I were to finish making the track and supports today, which is not going to happen, but if I did, the extra time that I would have in the week, I would go and make drive tires, I would make sensors and do all of that, and that's a lot to add, excuse me, in here, and that's a lot more stuff, even though it's a small section of track. Same thing with the lift. It has all this extra stuff that I have to add to the lift, so I'm going to make those small sections. These sections, there's not much going on, so I might as well make them larger. So instead of making this section 3 and then 4 and then 5, I can make this 3 and then this 4. Or sorry, 5 and 6, not 3 and 4. Anyway, new section. Alright. So, shit. Oh lord. That's all right? Yeah. Make it orange. We will duplicate, drop it in there. This will be 34. Always close it and then yeah. So it's going to be one more 3 tube section. Let's move this up. Move this back. And then I'll make it a 14. Yes. And then I'm actually surprised that I didn't test this yet, but I'm actually curious. Whoops! I'm actually curious to see how this would look. Oops. Change track type to 2. I wish I could like cycle through strings here, so track type 2 would actually name the actual thing that's supposed to be. Alright. Move you back one. Move this down. That's fine. It is so hard to like not make one move and then circle the camera around like 14 times. It's actually kind of eating away at me. Alright. Perfect. Also, I feel like I can work faster without as much fear as working in Georgia Scorcher or Batman, because this is undoable. Like, this is not... Like, this is 100% undoable. If I... First of all, every single piece of track right here, had I duplicated this around the entire track in today, I would have to undo all of it, because the way that each cross tie is made is making it so it's bending, like it's not staying completely straight. But I know that I can fix that in geometry nodes and have it not matter. If I'm not able to fix it, I can just render this track out, and then if I fix it later, I can just re-render the track and then re-upload the thingy. Ooh, not paying attention. Hold on, that needs to be 16. And this needs to move up too. And then also, let's make this 12. And then it's gonna be illegal activity. Alright. Hold on. Can this go to 12? Yes, it can. This will go down 2. These will go up 2. No, these will go up 2. This will go down. Oof. This has to be 14. This comes down. Alright, so we'll put a connector. We'll do 1 bracket. And then we'll put it down to 2. And then we'll adjust from there. The reason I don't want 3 brackets on here is because if I do have 3 brackets, the reason this is called spacing is because the spacing in between them stays the same. Like, I can't change the spacing. But hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this support were to be up here, then I could keep that same spacing, but I think that's more than 16 pieces anyway. So, yep. I haven't figured out a way to do this better. So it's 2 per track piece. This should be fine. So let me get 10. Let's try and see what the next one. And then also like this, like you can back up and respace everything without having to move the entire, like moving the rails, then moving the cross ties, then moving the profile braces, and then yeah. So I'm very glad that I came up with this. Well, this is what I wanted to do from the beginning. I just didn't know how. I'm glad I actually executed it, I should say. 440, we're back. Okay. And then I want it so it meets in the middle here. We'll work on that angle, but that's pretty good. Track piece 39. Oh, that's perfect. This up 1 to there. That's a little bit more even. Just so the clearance between the bottom of the support and coming out of the Cobra would be fine. I was looking at something that time, not just admiring my work. I swear. I promise. Okay. I was looking to see like the proximity between this support and this support, like how many cross ties are between. I didn't count the cross ties, but that looks a little close. This up as well. Gosh, so far this looks so good. Also kind of miss I like working in No Limits with like the wireframe and all of that. What I don't really like about No Limits though is panning the camera with you can't use blender controls, and I don't think you can change the controls at all. So do I have no, okay. So it's like using No Limits, but like with the controls that I prefer. Sounds like I complain about No Limits a lot, but no, it's obviously a good program, just sometimes feels a bit dated. But it's from like 2014, so makes sense. This is gonna be weird, but we'll assist. Anyway. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, never mind. Ooh, I forgot 0 can't do, so it's 0, 1, so 2. Alright. Oh, bracket. Those two line up really well. Very well. That's another thing about no limits. I wish you could place the spacing, like manual cross-tie spacing. You can edit them for it to be like higher density and whatever have you, but maybe one day. Excuse me. I can generate the cross ties and then kind of like dynamically space them based off of these points, and then I can match these up a little bit more accurately. So I can actually keep all of these supports already made. That would be really nice. We're not there yet. Also, guess what I forgot to turn on an hour and 11 minutes in? Screen keys, or screencast keys. Alright, so this one moves up. I should move this one back. I think I should. And that's perfect. That's perfect. So I believe these are all 12. Okay, that one 14. The rest are 12. Which makes sense because this side's shorter. Nice. Very consistent. Maybe I can't keep my original sections. Yeah, I'll just take this out to about here, and I'll get both of these. Let's do that. My brain shut off, sorry. I should be paying close attention to this because if any of these are overlapping, that kind of like ruins some things. 12, do I want this 10? Do I want this 14? 14 works. Also, this part of the ride does this little shimmy over, which I'm not too happy about, but it fits in between these with like a clearance check, so I'll allow it just this once. There's also some issues with the corkscrews and the airtime hill, but you know, it's a recreation. It's a recreation. It's not going to be perfect. Part of me wants to make things like original rides. Okay, there we go. Part of me wants to make original rides, but if I do the 2, that's 14, 16. It's wild. So let's do 12. Wait. If I do 12, 1, 2. It has to be 16 or 10. Let's do 10. 10, and then I'll end this section here. Oops, duplicate collection. Alright, section 5. Oops. So we have section 1, which I will finish today. Section 2, 3, and then 4. Oh, we need to move this one out of the way so we can actually see. Alright, and then section 4. Nice. Might move this piece into section 4. Maybe. I'm distracted. Okay. 12. It's gotta be 14. Okay, so here there's going to be some changes with the placement of supports, mainly between, actually, this entire section, aside from obviously the ones that are like connected to other supports, a lot of it does need to be changed. Rename. Duplicate connection. This is gonna be 48. Up to 10. 1. Sure, sure. Wonder, there are no buttons in here that say next. But basically what I want to do is hit a button. Like you can't input a button, but I'd like to. Boolean string material vector menu. What is menu? Let's add one. Input socket. Duplicate item. I don't know. Menu. But how does it work? From here, can I have my strings that I want with the menu? I'm gonna have to look this up. I know I'm distracted right now, but hold on. Object, color, float, texture, collection. I think I'll have this socket for, instead of calling it track type, I don't know, and then I can just drop an asset folder in here. And then from there, kind of select my items automatically. Do that for the future. Right now, that's way too much. Rotation. Ah, okay. Image, yeah. The color. texture, yeah, geometry. Oh, that's a socket. Got it. String. Pause. Well, I don't want to type it myself. Yeah, so I think menu would work instead of string. Anyway. Let's stop being distracted. How long should we make this? At least 14, right? Okay. 16. Oof. No, it needs to be 12. That's 10. 12. Let's move this. So at that. That's good. Okay. Sorry, got a text. Very easily distracted. That's really probably have best. Alright, track is 50. Let's move this up. I think it's funny because this is like the first piece that I worked on that I kind of like, I don't know if teased is the right word, but it's funny that this piece actually connects there. I respect it. That will be 16. It's decided. Alright, it's gonna be 2. Should have up some. If the twist is here, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that one's fine. Ah. Hold on. Just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if not there, I can move them up 1, but let's see how that works. Whew. Let me tag this one. Work 1. Duplicate that. And let's track piece 51. Is there a missing support here? I don't agree with this, not one bit. Let's do 14. Let's add 1, but move it here. So that support can move there. Really? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's wild. Okay. I need much more confidence there. This is a recreation. I repeat. Though accuracy and realism are very tasty concepts, I'd rather do this. This has to be a missing support. Let's make this 10. Yeah, we'll do that. Notice how I'm not going back to check like in any of the references because I am past that point. And at this point, this is just my own project that just happens to look and be heavily inspired by the ride that we like to call Fahrenheit. It even shares the same name. Okay, what's gonna be 2Ds? Spacing. There. Oh. Let's leave that there. For now. No. I might leave that. Yeah. Even though I, again, cannot see / don't think that there's any support there, I'd much rather if there were one. So this one I'm gonna move back. So we'll have, so I can see them. So we'll have one, that's pretty spaced out. These are kind of close together, but whatever. Or, no, no more. Alright, so here is where things get a little interesting with the supports. At least, since this is my second time doing this. And I want this first one to move up a bit. So that can go to where that's actually supposed to go. And we'll do that. Start here. Actually, we might be able to keep this the way it is. It's fixed the issue here. Yeah, let's do that. So this one should have 2. And then it'll probably connect in the middle up here. There we go. Sure. So this is the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other was 6. That's okay. Part of me wants to just only build the supports in Blender and not no limits. The only thing is that it's easier to edit the supports in no limits. I mean, obviously, that's like kind of what the software is created for, but you don't have the precision that you do in Blender. I'm gonna leave that right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Because that needs to not smack the train going by. Because with the supports, I do have the support right here, like this tall one here. I need to edit it because I'd like for it to be parallel, or at least this part to be parallel. So I'd move it out some. But if I move this out, which as you can see I already have selected because I tried this, but if I move it out, it doesn't bring everything along with it. And then in no limits, if I move this, everything just kind of moves along with it. Is there a way to do that in Blender? Probably. Do I know how to do it? Absolutely not. At least not yet. And I don't know if that's on my priority list to figure out in the next week to get this finished. Distracted. Okay, 58. The higher the better, right? Yeah, that's more accurate anyway. Maybe what I should do, well, I guess it's too late now because I'm basically done with the thing, is just to duplicate this, not even worry about the folders, and then if I need a folder for something, then I can kind of create it at that point. But I don't know. Part of me is excited that this project is ending because hopefully I'll learn something in the next project and then it'll keep getting faster and faster and faster. I need this process to work at the speed of light when Planet Coaster 2 comes out because I will be sinking hours into that game, which already has systems already in place that I don't even have to think about and I can just create my stuff. I also think I'm gonna put some things on the, what's it called? The workshop. Because now that I know how to, 3D model now, I can make my own signs and things. And hopefully, if I get to all of those before Planet Coaster happens, I can just like instantly just import it into Planet Coaster, so I can have my assets in the game, in my park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No. No. because the next section is going to be really tiny. So we're going to do the 6 section thing. Six. Okay. Okay, so these are decently spaced out section sizes. Alright. Okay, okay. Let's go. No. Do not select, but duplicate instead. 61. Okay, this panning, so I can see that these are spaced out correctly, but I think putting this here and this forward a little bit kind of helps out with that. Duplicate. Some of the panning is useful, a lot of it is not though. Keep doing that. Oops. Also, I don't need this section anymore, since I'm not doing that. Let's put this here so it doesn't smack the train. And I make it 10. I said I wanted to design a roller coaster growing up. It's not what I had in mind. I will take it, but not what I had in mind. Also, when I said I wanted to be paid to ride them, that was also not what I had in mind. So, I am grateful for the opportunity to do both. However, very far off from what I was expecting. So this piece, this is gonna come off and this just have to bend. Since it is in the middle here, or what I could do is move this section over to here to have this go straight. This one is just gonna have to do a little bit of bending. I don't want to put that. So I think I'll move this over here. Or I suppose what I could do, nah. What I was gonna do is like take a screenshot like this, put this into no limits, and then line up the supports there, which I could do that, but I think that would be more work to give me a result that's not that great. So anyway. Now that I think about it, I could totally still keep working on my layout here. Because all I would have to do is maybe change where the connectors end up. Because if I added this to go over just a little bit, that's not going to change too much. Again, except for maybe I'd have to shift all of these over by one. But since like these are connected by the spacing, I would literally have to just move it up by one. Or, yeah, I don't know. So this isn't as destructive. This isn't a very destructive process, which I really enjoy. Let's see, 7. Yeah, you get 14 max. You're going there. Okay, sorry, panic. Think about stuff, panic, but still panic. Okay. I feel like these two line up a bit better than if I were to move it anywhere else. So I'll leave that there. And if anything were to change in this ride, it would definitely be this back half here. But will I change it the next week? No. I end up doing more with this ride and adding a station and all that, maybe, but no. It's almost perfect. This one I think is perfect. Love that. These are all 14 track. That's so gross. That's fine. That's fine. Why is it gross? I don't know. I just, well, I guess 14 is fine. 12 and 14 I feel like are fine. And 10 and 16 are like extreme cases. So it's not the worst in the world. I mean, I can adjust it. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about the mounting brackets for the next couple of pieces, just because I'm not sure how many pieces I'll need in their sizing. So I'm going to ignore that. And I'll need one more. Let me make this 14. Just preemptively. That should be good, right? Let me add 2 more just in case. 16. No, I'm not gonna make that 16. This needs to be. Alright, so 14. 14 and 14. We'll do that. And this only goes back 1. And this only goes back 1. Nice. This whole time, I could have like had more room to work with. Working with half of the screen, jeez. I'm excited to get rid of the spline. Well, not get rid of it, but like work with just the wireframe. Look at me focusing and actually like probably gonna end up finishing on time and being productive. No new section. This section already exists. It's called section 1. Set. We actually have names for these track pieces. Yay! It's not selected, and that is bothering me. Okay. This is track type 2. That is going to smack the train. You will be 16, and you will like it. And it will move you up 1. Pause. Is this 2-tube track? Or this looks like a job 4. Da 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 da. Very nice. I find it sad that I can find it that quickly. 2-tube. The entire way down. Yeah. I'm like, people are gonna get decapitated here. Because I know in No Limits it still fits the clearance test, but that makes me more comfortable. Okay. The next piece is probably going to be 10. I'll leave it there. This is a bit weird because the supports are based off of the 4-tube track. Also, one thing I should be less afraid of is making the track like sharp, more sharp. Because I think it would be nice if it were more sharp here, here, and here. Here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places. I feel like it could benefit from being sharper. We'll keep that in mind for my next project, which I think I already have in mind, which is not what I thought it was going to be at the beginning of the month, and I'm actually really excited about it, because if I can actually get to animation and yada yada, it'll be a really, really, really fun project. Yeah. No, that's weird. Fine, I'll just do that. And then from here I can put the support bracket there. Okay. Because it does curve. Alright. So I didn't want to pan the camera around too much. Let's make this 14. Fine, 12. Also, where it connects doesn't really matter. There's going to be a lot of tires and all that stuff around here. If I can get to it, that is. I should also probably add a section here, like extras, and have drive tire locations and sensor locations and stuff like that. If I do, I should add it dynamically into here. But with the instancing and not whatever I did with all of this, so it doesn't distort. That's perfect. I think I might have to use an offset for the what's it called? Transfer. Oh my gosh, almost done. And knowing that it took me like 2 hours, well, I guess an hour and a half, because I did spend a lot of time with the geometry nodes, but it took me an hour and a half to kind of, okay, sorry, to just copy and paste the track around. So I know that doing these individually is going to take forever, and I'm probably going to have to do that off stream so I can like not lose my mind. Maybe watch like our YouTube video, hop on Discord or something, because I cannot do that on stream. I'm also surprised it's less than 100 pieces. I like that. I like that a the spacing. This was a little bit more. Yeah. So I'm gonna ignore all this. Just, I think I did the same thing when I did, because I've done this before, just instead of adding the track, it was just the mounting connectors, brackets, whatever. Which I can now go back into that other file and delete all of those because they mean nothing to me now. Oh, I'm trolling. I can. Using 10. I'm gonna assume that 10 is like a good transfer track piece anyway. Did I delete that? Why did I delete that? No. Okay. Oh jeez. 81. 82. Oh, if I did this anywhere else, I'm gonna cry, actually. 81. 82. So that's a lot of offset. Also, here, since it's straight, I can do this. And I will do this. And then also, this is probably going to be transfer, so it doesn't need any of these at all. Boom. Beautiful for spacious guys. For amber waves of grain. I'm gonna take a screenshot. So I'm proud of this. Boom. Assets and all. I'm gonna go on without the assets. What is that? Oh, assets isn't blocked. There you go. Get her, my child. Okay. Just in case I need this for no elements, I don't think I will. Not high quality anyway. So yeah, that was it. Look at her, we did it. I'm actually really proud of this. Oh, I wanna see what it looks like with the full render. Let me do that. Let me highlight the pieces just so you can see it. It is a bit weird that I can't, excuse me, that I can't like see the, first of all, this needs to go 100% gone. It is weird that there's no, what do they call it? The diagonals. But I will figure out a way to get them in. If I use this like squishy mesh, just what I'm going to call it. Well, of course you're not going to see it on there. Let's choose this piece. Let's see if it shows up. Well, it doesn't show up, really. There's not much squishing and stretching that you can see here. And maybe because of that, I might just leave it this way. And if that's the case, if I'm just generating this squishy track, then I can just add a mesh that can easily duplicate around. And I think I might end up doing that. I'm still gonna play around a bit with making this actually accurate, but if I can't figure that out, and like by the end of today, I'm just gonna go ahead and add these connectors in. The only issue with doing it dynamically is that I have to build them around the connection pieces. I'll figure something out. Meow. That is all. Let me get it in, just like that. Maybe move it over. Make it a little bigger. Okay. Yep. That's it. Gonna go. Next time, depending on what I work on next, I guess depends on what I'll do. But what I know I need are the end caps for each track piece. And I need the end caps. End caps. And then I should be able to work on supports. But in order for me to work on supports, I kind of have to figure out this instancing thing. Then once I figure out the instancing thing, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. In between now and next time, we'll figure out the instancing, and then I should be able to work on supports.